Well, it is never too late to honor the lives of people who have paved the way in society, and Kalamazoo is doing just that.
The city declared October 4th as Henrietta Lacks Day in hopes of honoring a black woman whose cells changed the game for medical research. Yasmin Ludi has more.
Henrietta Lacks died in 1951 from cervical cancer, and to this day, her legacy lives on in medical research and now in Kalamazoo. I sat down with her grandnephew to talk about her legacy and the importance of this day.
It was a simple ask that the city of Kalamazoo would honor her life and her legacy by creating a day that would be set aside to recognize her.
A simple ask, but a monumental moment for Jermaine Jackson, who sits on the Kalamazoo School Board.
I figure sometimes you can get so deep into science, it can sort of become dehumanizing. And so I wanted to bring the humanity back to it by letting them know that though her cells have done like amazing things for the world, that she was a mother, she was a wife, a daughter, a sister, she was a human.
Henrietta Lacks was a black woman with terminal cervical cancer. She was treated at Johns Hopkins University, where her cells were taken without her knowledge.
And one of those samples were cancerous, and at some point they discovered that this cell wouldn't die. That cell stayed alive, and it became the basis for modern day science.
Her cells became known as HeLa cells, which grow rapidly and can multiply.
Earlier this year, we took the traveling exhibit that I have about Henrietta Lacks to Kalamazoo College, and her cells were gifted to me. The day that Henrietta Lacks passed away was on October 4th. But in her death, her cells were immortalized.
And Jermaine wears those cells in a vial around his neck to remind him of his aunt Henrietta Lacks. Tonight, the Kalamazoo City Hall will be lit purple tonight in her honor. In Kalamazoo, Yasmin Ludi, Fox 17 News.